What's going on, everyone? My name is EGA, and I wanted to take a look at the prisoner break achievement and see if I can shed some more insight on how to unlock it. So the achievement description states that you must simultaneously kill 2 wardens in the mission The Breaking on heroic difficulty, mission 14 by the way. Now there are a few things that you must do before you can even fight him. Along the way you're going to fight many different enemies, including knights and the snipers, and some will have heavy hitting weapons such as the incineration cannon and the binary rifle. Make sure you have one of each before you fight the warden, and also be a good time to direct your AI companions to pick up some heavy weapons as well by clicking up on the D-pad and facing the weapon. You have plenty of opportunities to find such weapons, since towards the end you face about 4 knights and they all have incineration cannons, and the 6 snipers who have the binary rifle. Once you have done that, make your way to fight the warden. You will receive a checkpoint before he spawns, and definitely take this opportunity to save your checkpoint just like in the video in case something happens so you can go back to this point. Now after hours of fighting this guy, I found that killing one of the 3 and receiving that checkpoint is very beneficial. I could never seem to get 2 simultaneously to die at the beginning. Not to say it can't be done, just not by me. So if you do happen to do that, please leave a comment below. Now I found 2 ways to achieve this while playing solo. One being having the AI kill one while you kill the other, and it just happens to be at the same time. Now this method is what worked for me, but not quite as I intended. I also have a theory on an alternative method, one that relies more on your skills and not the pure luck of the AI. But before we get to that, I wanted to point out the layout weapon and pickups. Now there's going to be 4 incineration cannons, and then including the one in your hand, you'll have a total of 5. You can locate 1 on either side, and then 2 directly in the middle. So at the beginning, when all 3 of them are going to appear and then jump down, you need to shoot as many heavy cannon shots into one and try to hurt the others while doing so. Also, you can direct your AI to shoot one as well, and this is where their heavy weapons will come in handy. Unfortunately, I think they lose their weapons when they die and then respawn, which will happen many times. This is why going for the AI luck tactic one is very inconvenient, because most of the time your AI can't be dead. Now once you have killed one, you should receive a checkpoint, but sometimes you might not. To force a checkpoint, you must pick up a cannon or 2 and work around the outside edges of the allotted area, and usually one will occur, but I still found it best to reload the checkpoint that we had saved before we started fighting at the beginning until it gave me the correct checkpoint for killing one. Now once one is dead, and depending on how much you hurt the other 2, it should be about 3 to 4 shots or so from the incineration cannon, but it might be more like 5 if you haven't done any damage at all. Now if you noticed, I haven't used the binary rifle, and that's for a reason, and I'll get to that in one more moment. I wanted to go over the animation damage that happens when you shoot him with either the binary rifle or the incineration cannon. In the head, it'll cause a direct shot, which causes damage to him, and then the same as the cannon when you hit him as well. But it doesn't have to be in the head. And fair warning, don't shoot him again until he starts walking. You cannot damage him in the animation that he's already in. He needs to start walking again to cause another one. Now what I have found is that the warden's animation will change when he is 1 shot away from death. His sword will disappear and then reappear quite larger. This is the key to killing them at the same time. You must get both of them to trigger that animation. So now if you're lucky, your AI will still be alive, and you can direct them to shoot one while you distract the other and wait for the perfect moment to strike. It sounds impossible, and it really is difficult. Luck is a key factor in this, but I have a theory on how to make it more reliant on yourself, and this is where the binary rifle comes in handy. Once you have damaged both of them to only needing 1 more shot till death, I found that they will not take enough damage from a direct headshot at this point. It takes 2 shots, which means you can't shoot off 4 shots with the rifle in time to kill both due to the reload animation. But you can use the cannon to weaken them even more by just clicking the fire button, not holding it. It will do a weaker shot, and from my testing it shouldn't kill them. Normally you would hold down the right trigger and you would do a heavy damage shot from the incineration cannon. If you just click it, it'll do a weaker shot and less damage, and it shouldn't kill them. But if it does, just reload your checkpoint and try again. So if you can shoot and weaken them a little further, you can work your way up to a high point on the map, and the warden cannot swing his sword at you, but he can shoot you, so still be careful. He'll shoot almost like a little black orb at you, and this is a 1-shot down, so be very careful and avoid that. Make sure you have located both of them and shoot one in the head and quickly shoot the other, and in theory this should award you the achievement, depending on how fast you are at shooting. You have about a 1.5 to 2 second window between one death animation and the start of the other for the achievement to still count. Unfortunately, I didn't receive my achievement this way. The AI helped me at some random moment and killed one exactly when I didn't mean to kill mine. As you can see from the clip, I had paused the game thinking it was going to need to restart. But anyways, it is a difficult achievement, but it's not impossible. Just use your checkpoints to your advantage because you will restart many times. Make sure you saved your very first checkpoint in case you receive a checkpoint after 2 have died and you can restart from the menus. Sometimes when you kill the second one on accident, it'll give you a checkpoint, so now you can't go back to the old one and you have to restart, and that's where that comes in handy. Also, you don't have to save your binary rounds if you want to go the AI route. Just either hit him in the head or the black orb on his back. And if neither of these tactics work for you, you can find a buddy and complete it in co-op. I just wanted to show that it could be done solo, but if you can, I would recommend co-op and save yourself a headache. Just use some of the same tactics, weaken him down to the last shot, and then you cooperate together, and then you shoot him and the achievement's unlocked. It's quite simple that way. Anyways, I just want to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope this video helped. So please leave me in the comments below if you have any more questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And thanks for watching.